Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of my medieval Minecraft series. And a bunch of things has changed since the last time. The main thing that is kinda sad, or at least I'm sad about it, is there is no more jobs. So if I press J now, the journey map will open back up again. No more jobs, so no double jump, no amazingness, no transferal of enchantments from one to the other item, and all of the amazing things that the Jobs Plus did bring. Also no additional haste when I'm mining, and so on and so on and so on. Basically, it's sad. I actually purposely didn't update to the latest version as long as possible because I wanted to keep Jobs. But Jobs had some problem that it kept crashing my instance, so in the end I had to update because I can't have my game crashing every few minutes for weird reasons. So yeah, we are without Jobs for now. I have also changed the size of the capturing area, so now I'm actually capturing in 1080p, so there shouldn't be any downscaling. And I changed some sizes of the GUI, so it's easier to see everything that happens in the game, also on smaller screens and whatnot. So yeah, I also adapted my journey map. I have it square now, and I kinda simplified it on the minimap, so it looks nice. Then on the big map, I changed the chunk borders to just these dots, so yeah, the map is kinda more visible. And yeah, all of the GUIs are way bigger. I have also claimed this whole area just because, but yeah, I decided to not show it on map, and I also decided to not show waystones on map, and a few things like that that make things nicer. I still need to clean up my waypoints though, but for now I just disabled most of them, so that's it. Oh yeah, also the theme of this, I changed it because, yeah. Then if you get into the actual gameplay, I have lost my experience thing that was also from Jobs Plus. So now I just have experience inside my character, so if I die I lose experience, which is not ideal, but yeah, I can't do much about it. So if we go into our world, first, since I'm looking at it, my farm. I have changed my farm because I got some slime balls, so I replaced the weird contraption on top with redstone with just a sticky piston pushing a redstone block to the spawner now. So yeah, we should no longer be getting weird spawns of baby zombies in that hole because yeah, there is no hole at the top anymore. So that's the first thing and kinda nice improvement. And I did a lot of building, as you can kinda already see. I built these two farms, then I built all of this in this area. But I think it's best if we just go downstairs and take a look from closer by. So yeah, if you go back out here now, I have added a little road. I also got rid of this tree here. There is some ash still because I burned it. I need to clean up all of that also at some point. But yeah, here we have a path down here, and this right here is a bee farming area. I can show it in a second. Here I have just a few cows if I need milk for some recipes or something like that. I don't really plan to mass breed them and farm them, but yeah, it's at least a few of them. And the bee area is just insanely nice, I would say. I think the honey is ready in most of them, so I could get a bunch of glass bottles. So let's get some glass. Let's make some bottles. Also, a note, I don't have this remote anymore on my hotbar. This was kinda already during the last episode, but I didn't mention it really. But yeah, if you open this, I think it's called Curious Menus, something like that, I don't know. If you open this up, you can put your crafting or storage remote in here. I still don't know if this does anything, but yeah. So yeah, you put it in here, and then basically every time you want to use it, you just press the I key, the I letter on your keyboard, and it opens it. And I think it's... my inventory gets cleaner that way, and yeah, I kinda like it to be cleaner. And yeah, my backpack, I also upgraded it for the Blaze one, because it should give me fire resistance, but it doesn't really give me fire resistance. It's complicated. But yeah, I upgraded it, but it's pretty much exactly the same. So yeah, if we go inside here now. I really love this area, like, I added a bunch of flowers and plants and like try to make the whole area very overgrown. So like the bees would feel at home in here or something like that. But yeah, like just walking through here, I think it feels amazing. Okay, so if you go back out from here and we continue the path down here. Then down here we get to my boars area. They're basically drop pork chops, so it's like pigs in a way. I have some food here that I can put into this. Oh, these are the feeding troughs. You get them through quark, and if you put food in here, the animals will automatically eat out of it. And then if we continue with this path to the other side, this is my deer area. Okay, some weird monster is attacking me. Okay. I'm just worried that something would burn like right here, or I can't really climb up here. Okay, that's fine. I'm worried that something would burn here because it's all out of wood. Let's hope not. Anyway, let's drop this away. And yeah, this area here I made for my deers. Here is some bushes. Then the feeding trough again. I have the food stored in here. Some trees, a hollow log. And then this like overhanging area, I kinda like it so they can hide from the rain or something. And then I made one more thing, which is right down here. And this is basically an auto shearer. When the grass regrows, the sheep eats it, and then that triggers comparator at the back that sends the signal up to the dispenser, and I have a bunch of shears in there, and then there is a hopper minecart hoppering into this chest, and it automatically generates me every single color of wool. Which is great because I can uncraft it for the dye, I can use it in some buildings in the future. I was just playing around with it a little bit, and yeah, it came out quite good, and yeah, I use the bighorn sheep that are from Twilight Forest for that. Then if we get back and check this area I'm a bit unsure about. Basically this is the cacti farm. The problem is that a lot of things don't get dropped into the water, but get dropped onto the fence here instead, so it's not the most efficient. But still I'm getting quite some cactus. And the main reason why I built this is because I was needing the green dye for the sheep farm, and also for, I think, a quest or something like that. So yeah, the idea is that the cactus grows and then this block breaks it and it falls down, but yeah, I'll see how that goes. I think it could definitely be improved. And how it could be improved, it's if instead of these fences on these sides, I would perhaps have glass all the way up and have all of this in a glass tower, then things couldn't drop on the fence anymore and all of them would get to the chest. So maybe at some point, especially when I have a villager trader for glass or something, I could create a glass tower out of it, but for now I think it's good enough. It's kind of floaty, magically farm. But yeah, I don't think it fits very good, so maybe in the future we will do something with glass, and I'll see, but it's here for now. And yeah, I also made a small cocoa bean farm. Okay. That's the majority of things that changed around here, I think. But there is one more huge thing that I would also like to show you. I worked on this actually last night and I'm super happy about it. Moment of a revelation. Go. Oh, it already says Overworld Home Hub. Yes. This is my home hub area now. It's located in the overworld right under the house that we have up here. And the idea is I have this Twilight portal in the middle because that's kind of my home where I live inside the Twilight Forest. And then you immediately get to a Waystone that can teleport you places, especially in the overworld, because it's cheaper if you go overworld to overworld than crossing dimensions. Yeah, I need to clean up the Waystone network also at some point, I guess. Then there is a torch for no monster spawns. This is where you go up to the house that we have above that still exists. Maybe I'll also clean it up at some point, I'll see, but it's good enough for now. And then right here was the mine entrance, but I didn't want to have it in the middle of the room, so I just put the torch here, and my main mine entrance is just across here, and it's the same mine as before. Could also be cleaned up, but yeah, I couldn't bother at the moment. Then to the other side here, I just have a bed so I can sleep if there is a night time outside at the moment, or if I just want to set my respawn point here and stuff like that. And this actually just leads outside, so it's like a second entrance, not only through the house. And then I have a bunch of portals. I have the nether portal that I moved from the previous location. It actually links up with the same nether portal in the nether. The only thing that I changed is I added this like a box around it, so it's a bit safer from guests and easier to spot from afar. And I added a torch, so there shouldn't be any aggressive monsters, at least in like some blocks around here. But yeah, maybe I'll make a better nether base at some point and stuff like that. But it's at least something. It's cleaned up the whole portal system. And I made similar things for the other 3 portals. But first I would like to tell you more about it. This is from the Undergarden mod, and this too is from the Blue Skies mod, which adds Ever Bright and Ever Dawn. I didn't really explore it. I went in just to build like a little bit around the portal, but yeah. For the Undergarden portal, it's actually very easy to make. You just need to put some kind of bricks. I used stone bricks, but I think you can also use deep slate bricks and also 2 other types that I can't recall at the moment. And then you need a catalyst to activate it, and the recipe for the catalyst is pretty much this. So not too complicated in the end. And then you right click it like you would light another portal, and this pops up. And if you go in it, it's also a cave world. So like similar to the nether, but there is this depth rock and some deep soil and some shiver stone. There should be some ores also. This is some clogrum ore. Yeah, basically things like that. There is a monster out there. I didn't explore it much. We will explore it at some point, but yeah, I just wanted to add everything to my hub. Then on the other side we have the Ever Down and Ever Bright portal blocks. I actually went and explored a whole bunch. I said this today to find this I think the guy is called a gatekeeper or something like that. I think I found one up here somewhere, but I can't fully locate it now. But yeah, basically they spawn in plains biomes and most of snowy biomes and also some other biomes. But yeah, I mostly explore plain biomes. And then the second one, I think I found down here somewhere. And yeah, there you find the gatekeeper himself, the NPC, and this portal built, and you can mine it up and then place it somewhere else. The thing why I was looking for 2 of them is I wanted the lunar stone bricks and turquoise stone bricks. But then I realized that actually you have a quest in here. Like in the overworld section. There is a quest that if you just get a blue journal from the gatekeeper, you can buy it, I think, from him for he trades it. You give him 1 book and he gives you this back. It automatically gives you stone bricks. So if you find just 1 gatekeeper house, you don't have to find both because you could just like claim it from here. Useful to know. And then I guess we could also claim some of those while we are at it. It's just for like entering. The idea of Undergarden is actually that it's below the bedrock of the overworld or something like that. Yeah. Okay, then I don't know what's the backstory of this though. The ever bright and ever down. And the other side is basically, if I understood right, using the portal inside of the warden rooms, and this is the normal end room, so I can't have those two portals here, but I will have them on my Waystone network to teleport to the portal in the near future when I find the end portal and a warden and stuff like that. Okay. So maybe let's just put those away because I don't need them. And maybe we can check this book. Okay, apparently it smells bad in the Undergarden. Good to know. And also when you find the gatekeeper, what you need to do is buy one of these zeal lighters. This is what you use to light up those portals there. Yeah, ever bright and ever down portals. And then let's quickly check it out, how the inside looks. The ever bright is basically some biome that is forever day, but it still looks like it has some stars or something. And it's like, it's very bright basically. There is some monster over there. There is some deer. It seems like it's not that hostile to me. But yeah, I didn't explore much. I just made this structure with a magnum torch that I added basically in all of the dimension, including the Twilight Forest. So like the portal network itself is somewhat safe. And then if we go into the Everdown one, it's the opposite of the previous one somewhat. This one is like always dark, but it's not that dark also. And I think it's more hostile. I spotted some monsters already when I was building this. I kinda like these large mountains and whatnot here, so maybe we can do something with it in the future. The portals are a bit loud. I was thinking of installing some sound muffler mod or something, but yeah, I just didn't get to it just yet. So yeah, kinda it is what it is for the moment. And yeah, this of course returns us back to our home area. And the torch, I think I hid it under this lock or something like that. So in theory there should be less monsters back in that forest, but I still see monsters, so I'm not fully sure how well that works, but yeah. Then there is some more somewhat important things that I got. While I was doing all of those exploration things, if we check under my, I think, statistic, and we check under mobs, I think, okay, it might be a bit hard to find what I'm looking for, but I'll try to find it. Yeah, I have slain 84 villagers. And I also slayed, it seems, 47 piglins. Yeah, the piglins I slayed when I was raiding a bastion that is very close to the nether portal, and villagers mostly when I was exploring the world. And that is because I have this capturing enchantment on my sword. So maybe some of you already see where this is going. But now I have the piglin spawn egg. This is the zombify that's from the farm that I have. for gold. But I got a piglin spawn egg, and I got, I think, 2 villager spawn eggs. The reason for 2 is I didn't realize I already got 1, so I kept slaying villagers, and then at some point I just had 2. Anyway. What this means is I have some spawners ready, like these skeleton druid spawners. Or villager spawner could also work. And I have 2 more skeleton druid spawners in my house. I could transfer them to a villager spawner or a piglin spawner. And that would allow me to then use the piglins and drop them into some compartment where maybe I automate the dropping of gold on some interval. And I could have an automatic bartering machine. And for villagers, yeah, I would spawn them and then get them into some trading center area. I have a few ideas regarding the trading center area, but the main thing there is this trading post item that is not very expensive, and basically what it does in a quite large area, I don't know if it's 16 blocks into each site or 32 or I don't know, basically in an area around it you can see all of the traits that the villagers in the area around there offer, which basically means that you can have a single block for trading everything that you need in a way. And I think it also has a search box, if I remember correctly. Maybe let's bookmark that. Yeah, I also started looking into the eyes for going to the end. And yeah, for this one I have everything except the undead soul, and for that I think I need to kill an undead horse. For this one I have no idea how to get this, probably a rare drop from witches or something. For this one, the corals, we could go grind. But we didn't get any glow ink, sadly, just yet, which is not ideal, because the only thing that can drop this is glow squids, so we need to go find some caves where glow squids would spawn. The other problem is the conduits, because they need nautilus shell. I have Heart of the Sea, but I don't have nautilus shell, so it seems that I will have to do a whole lot of fishing or something like that. Or maybe make a drowned farmer. Yeah. But yeah, basically I would need to grind a lot before I can do this. But I'm not in a rush for it, because if we take a look here, I only have like 3 eyes at the moment, and these 3 are craftable. That brings us to 6, but I think there is 16 in total or something, so there is still a lot of things that we need to explore and whatnot before we will find the eyes, so I'm not too much in a rush, but I still wanted to figure out how to get to the end when the time comes. Okay. Then a thing that I also did, but I wasn't very successful with, sadly. I tried to get a hold on some Hexerai items, especially the 2 saplings, which is a willow sapling and mahogany sapling. And sadly, I couldn't find any. Maybe we can try with this alchemy table from Blue Skies and some echo shards that should be obtainable in the deep dark. And then maybe we can somehow exchange some other type for this type or something. I don't know. But yeah, it seems that it somehow exchanges it. And this is from the Blue Skies. And yeah, it can be dropped in some dungeon inside the Blue Skies, so Maybe after we explore that and after we explore the other thing also. Like when we explore Everbright and also explore not quite the other side, but the area before the other side. Then we can go for Hexerai. Because I don't think we can do much regarding Hexerai. What I would like to have is one of the brooms. Especially the Mahogany broom. And to get the broom, what you need first thing is the mixing cauldron. And to make the mixing cauldron easy, we can make it right now. Not a big deal. And then you need a bunch of materials in here. And the willow broom needs the willow lock, and the mahogany needs the mahogany lock. You also need some gold, some wheat, some mandrake root that I have no idea where to get from. Bottle of blood, I was looking into it, I think it's possible to get it. Water, yeah, it's not a problem. Netherite, it's not a problem. But yeah, the problem are the locks, because I can't get willow or mahogany logs from Hexerai. If we search here, there is nothing for willow. And also for mahogany. Yeah. We have it, but it's a different one from... Ooh, we have a mahogany sapling from Hexerai already. I did not know about that. So in theory, this broom could be doable. Because we could get mahogany logs. We would still need to get blood and mandrake though. Let's check this too. Blood, I think, acquired by placing a blood sigil inside a mixing cauldron. Which is this, I think. Yeah. Then jumping 3 times to bleed into the cauldron, then take a bottle to bottle it up. So we need a blood sigil, basically. And then we still need this mandrake root, which can be picked from the related plant by right-clicking on the plant when almost fully grown or fully grown. The plant acts like a berry bush and can regrow its products. So we still need the mandrake root. And I don't know if we have any mandrake. We don't. Not ideal. Not ideal. So if we take a look at the blood sigil, that's basically this. And it's crafted like some redstone, some black stone, which I think is doable. We can just go to the bastion and get it. You need a heat source, no big deal. And some lava. Basically not a big deal whatsoever to do that. The big deal then becomes this mandrake root. So let's say mandrake. Mandrake flowers. Found in a swamp biome, mandrake plant. My problem is though that I was in a swamp biome already. And also I explored a lot and I only have one swamp biome, which is the tiny swamp biome that we found right at the start of this, which is up here, I think. Yeah, here is a tiny swamp biome. I did not find any mandrake here whatsoever. So yeah, that's not ideal that we didn't find any mandrakes there. I can go have another look, but I don't know. Because yeah, if you look here, oh, this is also a swamp region. I could take a look at this. this area then maybe also. Because yeah, everything else that I explore, nothing is a swamp, basically. Even these huge areas that I explored around here, nothing is like another swamp or anything. So yeah, what I'll do now is I'll run up to this swamp and look for some mandrake quickly. And then I'll get back to you in a second. Okay, I made it to the swamp, the one to the... It's a bit more to the left from spawn. I think spawn was around here. I always went to this swamp, but yeah, here is another one. And at the edge of this swamp, I found a mandrake plant. And I think if I right click it... This is weird. Are they bone mealable? Oh, they seem to be bone mealable. Amazing. Then we can just get a bunch. And I would like to take some of those flowering. Some of those flowering lily pads, because yeah, I might build some pond or something at some point for fishing, and I think they will look good. Also the tiny one, even if not flowering, are looking nice. So let's just get a whole bunch of those, and I'll just drop them in here and maybe get a bit more of bone meal. Let's do this. I mostly wonder if I can plant this thing back down. Okay, maybe. Maybe I should go through and pick up some of those. I mean, if they are like floating, they will despawn. And why would I let them despawn if I can use them in a build at some point? I'm getting sidetracked like crazy though. Yeah, if we go back here, I would assume that I can like plant this back down. I can't. Can I craft it into something? I can't. I can probably place down the root though. Can't. So how do you regrow it? You can dry it. I don't know. But then just open up this, write mandrake, save. There's so many of them though. I'll leave it on for now and just farm a tiny bit more since I'm here. And then in the next episode we can start with Hexerai and hopefully get a good broomstick that would allow us to fly. So I'll just keep doing this for a little while and I'll catch you again in the next one.